I shared in the last video that one of the ways that can help us endure the time of grief is to do some little activity that brings us a sense of relief, even if it's only temporary. And the other idea that I talked about was be intentional. Don't waste this pain, but use it to help you grow into someone better than you were before. Well, I also mentioned in an earlier video that grieving means choosing to feel all of the strong emotions, like the sadness, the anger, the guilt, the frustration, the shame. The problem is, many of us have the tendency to want to ignore those feelings or numb them with things like busyness, eating, spending time on the computer, shopping. We have lots of ways we can numb the pain. For me, busyness and emotional eating were two of the things I used to try to avoid the pain. But I soon realized that suffering is real. And for some pain, there isn't a painkiller to take it away. And that the only way to move towards healing was to face those feelings. I had to give myself time to cry, talk to people, be it a friend, a caring counselor, write my thoughts and feelings in my journal. And here's the thing I didn't realize at first. We're only equipped to handle the pain a little bit at a time. We can't deal with all those emotions at once. After the death of her 31-year-old husband, Debbie said, "I feel like a shaken up bottle of soda." She said, all the emotions are just pent up inside and I feel like I'm going to explode. I love that analogy. When she said that, I thought, yeah, that's exactly what we're like during the time of grief. We're like a shaken up bottle of soda. We have all this emotional pressure built up inside. And if we're not careful, we will explode. And so we want to find ways to deal with it little by little. Well, when we were children and we had a shaken up bottle of soda, we learned that if we twisted the lid just a little bit, we could allow some of that pressure off. And that's how we want to handle our emotional pain. Just deal with a little of the emotional pain one step at a time. Give yourself plenty of time to work through that. And remember, I said, do something that distracts you, even if it's temporary. So you'll have times where you're sort of stuck in the muck of despair, but you don't want to stay there. And then you need times where you distract yourself. Something that brings you a ray of hope and sunshine. Well, if you find these videos helpful, please share them with someone else you know that's struggling with a tough situation. And if you happen to be separated or divorced, consider joining our group called ReBUILD, where other women like you who are working towards starting again will be in a group, a coaching group. And if you join by the end of November, you get 2 free sessions in the month of December. So for free information and different resources and information on that program, go to georgiaschaefer.com.